at this. I'm not going to do it anymore.
You love it. You feed on it. He turns you on.
Why don't you shut up?
You want it so bad you can taste it. Deny it. Just try and deny it.
Why? So you can call me a liar?
To make you hotter than you already are.
What are you after here, Liza?
How about a little honesty for a change, huh, Tad?
Okay, you want to talk about our little attraction? Let's talk.
The one that doesn't exist.
The one that got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm not in any trouble. I'm just slightly annoyed.
This is annoyed?
Among other things.
Well, you must have been downright aggravated that night in your apartment after Janet's trial.
At what point in time are we referring to?
At the point we fell into bed together.
Oh, we? Oh, so you admit it was both of us. I didn't force myself onto your reluctant flesh.
I slept with you because I wanted to. Is that what you're trying to get me to say?
Bye.
What about the Sampson meeting?
I'll let you know.
If you leave town, I want to know exactly what...
I'm not. Okay? Are you happy?
No, I'm filled with dread, quite frankly.
Okay. Hi. Bye.
Hi. Haley?
Your son requests the pleasure of your company at Parents' Visiting Day.
What? Oh, when?
Tomorrow, 11 to 2. Junior seems bent on a father-son thing. I'm kind of amazed.
Amazed that my son wants to spend time with me?
No, that he's pushing for me to go to New York.
To be with Ted?
Yeah, I mean, if you can take over. It's sort of funny. I mean, I'm not sure why. He seems really, bent on me going.
Well, isn't it obvious? He's trying to protect the status quo. He doesn't want to live through another divorce.
Well, Junior has nothing to worry about. Tad and I are on solid ground.
Well, that sounds good. Is it true?
I'd say we're having a marital renaissance.
Well, I'm delighted to hear it. I'd like to know that at least one of my children was raised in a functioning home.
So, would you mind if I spent the weekend?
Fine. Your domestic tranquility is basic to my son's welfare, and it doesn't hurt ratings either.
Aha. So, it's in your best interest to feather my nest.
I will take care of Junior for as long as you'd like.
Thank you. Do you know what would make my home even happier? Is if you gave Tad the station manager's job.
You're shameless.
Completely.
The decision is not entirely mine.
Well, who else? The deity on Mount Nielsen?
No, the affiliates have input too, whoever charms them.
Well, nobody charms better than Tad.
But he'd be a lot more convincing if you were at his side.
You think so?
Family values, family programming, responsibility, and entertainment.
That's not just talk. Tad is determined to cut down on the sleeve.
Well, good. Maybe you can counteract some of the talk on the street.
Which is?
Well, a lot of folks have said that they don't think you're entirely supportive.
Has Liza been spreading rumors about it?
No. It's the business, darling. You have a headache in the morning, and by afternoon, you're dead and buried. Rest in peace. Attached, please find resume.
That's appalling.
Well, it's also kind of fun, in a twisted sort of way. You going to pick up Junior tonight?
No, tomorrow we'll be fine.
Tad, I assume, is appropriately thrilled.
Oh, no, he doesn't know yet.
Ah, well, you're going to call him.
Well, he has a big breakfast meeting tomorrow. I don't want to wake him.
Oh, well, we'll call him in the morning, then.
I don't know. Surprises can be fun. Have fun with Junior.
Yes, and you with Ted.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
So you admit that you wanted to go to bed with me. What am I supposed to do with that revelation?
Brace yourself for the next one. Leave it.
Come on. up. Pick up, you little vixen. Tad messes this up. He deserves everything he gets.
So, you admit that there's something between us.
Mm-hmm.
What should I call it?
Karma, chemistry, fate, I don't care.
Your wife, May.
It's not gonna happen, Liza. You and me's just not in the cards. No matter how many negligees you put on, no matter how much perfume you wear, no matter how good you look, I'm not gonna make love to you again.
So you had your shots? Is that it? Can't catch the fever anymore?
Fevers come and fevers go. But, fact is, I love my wife. I'm married. I don't expect you to understand that or appreciate it, but someday, if you're lucky, you will.
You mean if I'm as blessed as bland little Dixie?
Sleeping with you was a mistake that I'm not going to make again.
You're not even remotely tempted.
I didn't say that. But my mortgage isn't worth a quick thrill.
I see. But a test drive isn't really going to hurt anybody. A quick spin and something flashy and fast.
It wasn't like that.
And what was it like?
We shared a moment, okay?
Spare me the greeting card dribble. Where was my greeting card when I needed one? Where was my flowers, my heartfelt note, my one perfect rose? I didn't even get coffee.
What are you talking
The
about?
morning after, when little Miss Sunflower came trouncing in from Saintville. Where was your precious wife when Jason confessed? I pulled you out of that black hole.
Yeah, you did.
And you used me.
I'd say we used each other.
We needed each other. I think that's different.
Fine.
No, not fine. This isn't fine. You scratched on my door. I didn't scratch on yours.
Wait a minute. That's where you're wrong, Liza. Nobody told you to come sliding into my space.
Yours?
Nobody asked you to come sniffing around for a job that was slotted for me, and I know damn well you didn't come back to Pine Valley for the work.
All right, honestly. I couldn't wait to see you squirm.
I don't squirm.
No, you wrestle. You wrestle with yourself even more than you do me. That spark, that energy, you wanted to see how far you could go. It was like, let's see how far I could push Liza without going too far. Right?
I don't want to play that anymore.
We're not playing any more games. Not since we got into bed.
It's never going to happen again. It was a one-time thing.
Yeah, so you keep telling me. And you know, what did I do? Did I cry? Did I whine? You are disappointed in me. That's what this is all about. Because I didn't cower and fall at your feet because you dumped me for your wife. Job or no job, you are not the victor here. If I'd have done that, but I didn't. And I'm the one in charge, and I have nothing to hide, and you can't stand it.
You like the Daily Bath.
I didn't start the war. You are a textbook chauvinist coward. You're afraid to work with me. You're afraid to deal with me just being around. You're afraid to deal with your guilt. And most of all, you are afraid that somehow you're going to slip up and fall in bed with me again.
I'm not afraid of anything. You and I aren't going to be working together that much longer.
Yeah, well, we'll see, won't we?
We will see. If I were you, I'd polish up your resume. Your little whispering game isn't going to work.
Hearing voices?
Madge Sinclair? What'd you tell her, Liza? Why is she suddenly acting like I've developed a stench?
You have.
All these years, It's amazing, you know, you haven't changed that much. You're still trotting out your little high school tricks.
Yeah, let's talk about high school.
I don't want to talk about high school. Why don't you do yourself a favor? Just cut your losses and go.
Don't hold your breath.
I don't have to. I don't have the time. I'm going to be too busy beating you at your own game.
Yeah, you enjoy your illusions of grandeur, why don't you?
Oh, I'm going to win. I don't have a choice. I have to.
Guess what? I have the goods, and you don't.
You think so?
I know so.
Who have you got to win for, Liza? Your stylist? Your personal shopper? Hell, you haven't even got a cat at home. I got a wife and family. And I'll see you in hell before I lose. I slept with you because I wanted to. Is that what you're trying to get me to say? Who is it? Who is it? Just a minute.
That was far too easy.
Come on. You don't expect me to recognize those dulcet tones?
I thought I meant a groupie.
Honey, there's no such thing as a talk show groupie. I don't have any talk show groupies.
Well, you will.
Listen, not that I'm not totally excited to see you, but what are you doing here?
Well, Adam thought that I would be good for your image.
Oh, he's a bright man. Even better for my morale. I'll tell you what, why don't you go down and schmooze the affiliates? Better yet, why don't we just both go back to bed?
Oh, Liza would just love that.
Liza who?
Your temporary boss?
I only got one boss.
Oh.
She's standing right here.
I should surprise you more often.
Oh, hey, speaking of surprises, look, I got this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
a gift for the kids.
Sure, it's a blimp mobile from Colonel Ford.
That's the smallest blimp mobile I've ever seen. I take it it's for me. Oh, Dad. Oh.
They match your hair.
Oh, amber, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
They look familiar?
These are just like the ones in my grandmother's picture. The ones my mom had to pawn?
Mm-hmm. They're over 100 years old. With a little luck, maybe those made their way home.
I can't believe you remembered.
I remember every wish you ever made. How else do you expect me to make them come true?
I just didn't realize there'd be so many women.
Daytime television, are you kidding? Adam's no dummy. Having you here is really going to even things out a bit.
Well, move over, Liza.
Cool. Come on, let's go narrow the gender gap.
Why am I always surprised? It is always the ones
Good
you
morning.
least expect.
Well, hello.
Madge Sinclair, Anna Varick. I'd like you to meet someone very special.
My condolences.
Excuse me?
You at the cutting edge?
All the way.
And she's still smiling. She must be new.
Actually, I'm a veteran. Completely broken in.
This is my wife, Dixie Cooney Martin.
Hello.
Condolences, do you mean the murder of Laurel Dillon?
This is an exciting business, but it does tend to bring out the dark side in some people.
That's a lovely necklace. Is it a family heirloom?
Oh, thanks. You know, it's a gift from my husband.
It's amber, nature's preservative. And what did we preserve with this? I mean, it's exquisite. Guilt gift?
What?
Well, I mean, compensation for all that time spent away from home.
We're just fine at home.
I think you and I need to have a little conference. Would you excuse us, sweetheart? Madge, please. What's going on?
I beg your pardon.
Come on, Madge, the veiled barbs, the weird looks. What am I missing?
You're paranoid.
I don't think so. We never had a problem before. If we have one now, I think I'm entitled to know what it is.
Fine. I'm not going to give you a lecture on ethics. If you don't have any by now, you never will. But from a purely practical standpoint, the last thing we need is a lawsuit.
You mean, what, the cutting edge?
I mean the cutting edge and anyone who buys your product.
Madge, I'm the one that's trying to turn it around, remember?
What, with the help of a counselor?
Excuse me?
Your personal excesses are endangering the show.
Believe me, the only person at the station that's booby-trapping the guests is Liza.
Okay, I'm not talking about guests. I'm talking behind the scenes. Just watch yourself.
Where is this coming from?
Oh, I think you know that. More
Is it me?
No, it's called sabotage.
Do we have to talk to her?
I'd rather fall off a bridge.
I'll take that as a no.
Oh, you read me so well.
Sally Cape, Georgia.
Nice. I like a woman who's got her own town.
Population 3,000. You put our little station on the map.
On the contrary, it's people like you that have put me here.
You asked for my input.
Well, I respect your opinion.
Stick with Colby.
I thought you were Ted's biggest fan.
Look, Tad is fine in front of the camera, but power has a way of going to some people's heads.
And you have the impression Ted's one of them.
That's the impression that's getting around.
I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, Adam, wake up. We are approaching the year 2000. Dressing for success no longer includes lingerie.
I don't follow you.
Scuttle a woman today and she'll sue your rocks off. Just keep Tad's hands where we can see them, okay?
Oh, yes, I follow you now. Thanks, Madge.
Well, aren't you the helpful little mate? Coming by here to stand by your man. I'm going to win this fight, fair and square. I need your frank assessment.
Sure.
Liza Colby, is she as good as they say?
Oh, Liza is, the best there is. Matter of fact, she eats, sleeps, breathes television. When she dies, she's going to TV heaven, that's for sure. She's the savviest woman in the business.
Well, spoken like a true fan. What was that about?
My integrity.
Well, couldn't you bench it till you get Liza's job?
That woman runs a TV station in New York about 10 times the size of Pine Valley proper. I happen to know she's in the market for a new station manager. Know anybody we could recommend for the job?
Liza.
Pine Valley's loss is our gain.
Chandler here.
Traitor there.
Nonsense. I have no loyalties to betray.
Or any sense of fairness. Sending Dixie?
Oh, I want the best person in the job.
You have her.
No, I'm not 100% on that.
Oh, you will be. I want to talk to you.
What is it we're doing?
In person, when I get back.
I'll pencil you in.
No, use a pen, Adam. This is something I don't want you to miss.
I slept with you because I wanted to. Is that what you're trying to get me to say? slept with you because I wanted to.